checking out the only game where you need to become a licensed plumber in order to find out which plunger bike can climb the highest. It's GTA. There's normal bikes, but then there's plunger bikes. So we're gonna find out which plunger bike can climb the highest. This is a point-based challenge with each challenge worth a point. We're starting off with which bike can drive up an 89-degree climb with extra weight. I appreciate that you left that 1 degree off to keep it from 90 degrees. Now, I was wondering what the extra weight was. I didn't realize it is a literal human that sits on the back of the bike. Now, I imagine that the non-plunger motorcycles will be completely unable to complete this challenge, although I'm kind of impressed at how high it got. It got up to the orange color. Just kind of want to roll on back. I mean, the wall came up, but it doesn't mean I can't get another kind of like rolling start with a little bit more lean to the front or maybe some wheeling or something if I can get some extra distance. But yeah, there is no way this thing's making it to the top. At least someone else gets to lose their epidermal layers besides me as we slide down the ramp. All right, let's try its plunger brethren. I do like a nice narrow plunger on my motorcycle wheels. Feels kind of weird to drive. I mean, I guess it would. This motorcycle and friction get along very, very well. So climbing, 53 miles an hour. Okay, into the blue, still at 40 miles an hour, not too bad. Into the orange. Well, it's kind of like banana yellow, but it's like a very ripe banana, okay? It's somewhere between orange and yellow. Like, my motorcycle is orange. It's the color that I'm climbing. Well, it's kind of gradient. I don't know. It's, you make your own color up. It's macaroni and cheese colored. That's what it is. The fact that even this plunger bike can't do it is highly concerning. All right, let's try drag bike. Is there even space for the guy, like the ped, to get on the bike? Because I don't know if there is technically. Oh. He can get on there, but it don't look comfortable. All right, drag bike, you know what you're good at. Torque, baby. Climb it. Use all that power. All right, well, kind of just the top of the orange area. I will say, for just normal tired bikes, they're doing a lot better than I thought they would do. Like, they can kind of do the 89 degrees. They just can't hold on to it because the 89 degrees goes on for like 200 feet. Okay, so is it... There's not even an engine sound. Is it just me, or does this have less seat than the other one? I feel like he's effectively just riding on the plungers. Ooh. Well, so technically this got the highest, which is funny because I don't know if this is supposed to be electrically driven or what. Like, it has an exhaust pipe. You can't lie to me, motors. Whoa! Okay. You can definitely get to the top. It just can't climb over and somehow get that checkpoint. So I gotta try this. It only has 2 oversized plungers per wheel. I do appreciate that when we hit the ground, it's not just my groin getting, you know, soccer kicked into the stratosphere. It's not, misery loves company, all right? It's nice to not be alone. So we can get up to the top of the pink. I feel like there's a technique here. Hold on. I kind of want to almost wheelie a little bit. Let me just see what that does. Yeah, just kind of pull back on the wheelie a little bit. Oh, it worked. The wheelie did pretty good. It kind of kept that back plunger system working. All right, I'm getting the hang here. Watch this. Watch this. Oh. All right, so the goal is not yet. Like now I let go of the wheelie. It's harder than it looks. I was thinking that the plungers would trivialize the challenge. I was like gravely never mind, I wasn't mistaken at all. Yeah! Wow, that was a very smooth landing. And so we've got a checkpoint and 1 point for the 2 plunger wheel bike. And that brings us to 90 degrees. Okay, so we are up to 90 degrees now. 90 degree icy descend, hit the balloons. Does the guy come with me? Am I just stuck with him forever? How's this work? Oh, I just want to see what the script circle is over here. Oh, the guy just like pops off the bike. Fair enough. Are you? Oh wow, it doesn't even hold on to the wall at all. What are you, like allergic to success? Okay, hold on. Yeah, sticking to the wall with the 2 plunger tires is impossible. I would say I'm getting the hang of it, but all I'm really doing is just taking longer to die. I wanted to find out if I could just shoot the balloons. You cannot. I decided to give one of the non-plunger bikes a try. I just wanted to see if there was any way imaginable that a non-plunger motorcycle can do this. So very slowly. Okay, so going down the surface is possible. Well, I shouldn't even say it was going down the surface. It was kind of falling down the surface. Man, even the plunger bikes struggle. All right, how about if I mean, we're talking like full forward lean. Okay, I got 1 balloon, got 2 balloons, but the problem is that he ejected me off the motorcycle. So yeah, secondary challenge. Not only do you have to hit the balloons, you have to not go flying over the handlebars. I'm gonna try the drag bike just because I don't know what I was thinking. I was gonna say, like, it's good in a straight line, and there's no turning, so maybe it matters. It did not. Oh, wow. Instantaneously, gas is spewing out of the gas tank. The bike is already on fire, and it explodes. First try, first time. All right, I wanted to try this, like, 4 plunger drag bike. Okay, hold on. Oh, yeah. This is the first time that I've had a bike that is legitimately drivable on the wall. Like, some of them can hug the wall, but they can't actually turn. Oh, spider bike, where have you been all my life? Okay. I gotta go, like, super slow, though. Because if I try and accelerate too much, I'll fly off. I always enjoy leaving my mark on the asphalt below. And by leaving my mark, I mean leaving my DNA. Like so. Someone's gonna be like, Gray, what's your blood type? I don't know. You can take any amount of samples from the ground. My blood type is P for pain. Okay, hold on. This is like PB. That's sad that like getting 2 balloons is oh my God. No! Oh, we were there. I got all the balloons. It is possible. I just need to hold on to the wall. Okay. What? Okay. Oh, I missed one. So slow. So smooth. The only problem is when I go too slow, you see the bike is like viciously starting to pull. Oh, come on, to the side. Okay, I made it. Well, I almost made it to the ground. Smooth. Okay. Now I just need to make this turn without dying. I got it. Yeah! Big! Oh my God, I almost underestimated that jump. But finally, we're gonna get a checkpoint and we're gonna get a point for the 4 plunger wheel bike. And that brings us to Twisting Road. Oh, that's it. I'm used to a giant, you know, paragraph of text. So whenever something is just a couple of words, I get highly concerned about what it is I'm about to do. The road is in fact flat. I feel like I have been lied to. All right, I can already see the giant spacer here. I assume when we start the board, it will begin spinning the road. Survey says I am absolutely correct. Okay. So this is more about, I guess, speed than anything else. Obviously, you need to have the suction to stay onto the road as it goes to almost a completely vertical angle. We're not even halfway there with the 4 plunger wheel motorcycle. I find it interesting, though, that so far, the motorcycles with points are the motorcycles with the lowest amount of plungers. All right, I'm gonna try something here. Here's what we're gonna do. Is there a way for me to cheat this? Like, how about if I wait until the wall goes up and over, and then I won't have to worry. Yeah, it's nice and flat. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Did you put invisible walls on here? We're about to find out. Oh. I fell off anyway. Come on. Okay, it's working. I haven't, you know, crashed head first like a bug on a windshield with some invisible wall. Whoa, what the? I mean, I guess the problem is there is a wall to end. So even though I got all the way to the end, there's still a wall waiting for me all the way in the backstop. All right, we're trying a legitimate bike. Again, since this is all about speed, I'm gonna like wheelie and curb boost. And look at that, a non-plunger bike is almost at the end. Hey, you using that porta potty? How about now? Wow, he got back up. Good for him. Guess he's like, yeah, I am about to use that porta potty. All right, since we had some success with the 2 plunger wheel bike, we're gonna try it. I think the answer here is that more plungers isn't always better. Sometimes you just need big plungers. Plungers with a lot of girth. Oh, or not. I find it interesting that the plunger bikes do so well, and then suddenly the road just kicks them off. It's like they hit some kind of little hidden speed bump. All right, we haven't had the orange plunger bike do anything good. Figure I would give it a shot. Should have some speed. You know, it's got some good suspension, which you need since, you know, the plungers don't have a ton of give to them. All they have is suction power. And oh, wow, okay. Suction power is good. Speed, not so good. All right, sporty plunger bike. The bike with no engine. Just ran. It's like a stealth plunger bike, okay? It's gonna clean your pipes and you won't even know it happened, all right? You're gonna get a bill from the plumber and you're gonna be like, where did it come from? It's the stealth plunger bike. You know how Ghost Rider is like reaving souls? Yes, the stealth plunger bike is, I don't know, reaving drains effectively. It is unclogging your toilet. Ooh, okay, it's actually getting pretty close. You can do this. I think with some curb boosting, we might like legitimately be able to do this. There we go. 119, 135, 140, 140 to 150. Yeah! Whoa! But I fell off on the platform, and so we've got a checkpoint and a point for the sporty plunger bike. All right, I decided to pick this because it's the only bike that doesn't have a point, and we're starting off with a Scorpion half loop. So right now we have a 3-point tie. It's all plunger bikes, except for this one. And yeah, you have to go up and then come out upside down and then probably turn right side up onto the platform. Got it. Now, that is easier said than done. The reason why is, first off, you need to be able to climb this insane wall. I wanted to give some normal motorcycles a chance because they can climb this pretty good just through sheer speed. But the other problem is the bikes in GTA, they fall and they want to right themselves. So getting onto a platform behind you, right side up, is kind of a pain. All right, I'm going to try the 4-plunger wheeled motorcycle. Okay, feels good. Oh yeah, feels real good. Here we go, good. And all the way up top. It just couldn't hold on to the like fully inverted area. All right, half the plungers, but twice the pain tolerance. Go ahead, 2-plunger wheel bike. Let's see how you do. You do pretty good. The one thing I noticed too is if you kind of flutter doing kind of like a wheelie all the way up, it does help a lot. So what I mean is, like, you know, you punch it and then you wheelie, and then you kind of like start fluttering it, like right around here. It's kind of flutter it. Flutter the wheelie, release, turn, spin. I was way ahead of time. Release, not yet. Now? Whoa! Okay, I'm right on line, sort of. I just need to, you know, actually get on the platform, which is not that wide. The platform's about as wide as my hopes and dreams. That is to say, fairly narrow and not very realistic. Okay. Yeah. Pulse it, and then pull back. Now, flip it. Yeah! And interestingly enough, the bike that is going to end up winning is the one with the fewest amount of, I guess, oversized plungers. And so we have a winner! Yeah! All right, well, I found out which plunger bike climbs the highest, and oddly enough, it's the one with the least amount of plungers. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed this episode of GTA. Till next time, stay foxy and much love. I'm going to space.